In this video, I'll show you how you can use the Select by Attribute dialog to look for a record that has a specific value in a column. You access the Select by Attribute dialog from the SQL dropdown. So I'll access it from the Table tab. First, you will select the table you want to query. This will automatically populate a list of columns into the dialog where you can add your conditions for those specific columns. So in this case, I'm querying the name of the streets. And you can see if you click on the drop down here, you'll actually see the full list of street names in this table, or at least some of them. You notice you have the small refresh button here. It says that it fetches 1,000 unique values. It's only searched like 4,000 out of the 34,000. So you can always click the refresh to actually look for more values. I know what I'm looking for, so I'll just try to filter the list so that I limit it to the ones that I might be looking for. So here you can see I can quickly now select the street that I'm looking for, and that's it. I don't need to worry about adding quotes around the string because the dialog will handle that for me. I don't want to see the result in the browser. I just want to add it to the map. And I also want to actually zoom to the result of my query. So let's try to run the query now. See that the dialog actually stays on screen. So you can always modify your query afterwards if you wanted to change it, or maybe you're looking for another street with a different name. So the next step here is that you actually want to change this. So you're not looking for one street, you're looking for multiple streets, right? Let's just close the queries here. So you can see you can actually work with MapInfo even while you have that dialog on screen here. Let's clear the selector as well. So instead of looking for one where you're using the equal, I'm looking for more. So let's check the drop-down list for the operators to see what options we have. You see you have a lot of different options or operators. And in my case, I know I'm looking for this one here, one of, or the in operator. You'll see that it still keeps the selected street name that I already had selected. I can now use the drop down here to actually select multiple. So in this case, I'm also looking for 12th Street Northwest. So I can just check that one here as well. And then I'm looking for Jefferson. It's sorted alphabetical. Jefferson Drive Southwest as well. So now check three values. You can see they've been added up here. So just close the drop down. And now I'm actually ready to run my query again. So let's just run to see the result. And here you can see the result of the records that I found. I'll just add one small additional feature to this video. Once you've done this query and you might want to have a look at that SQL, you can always go and open up your SQL window. And from the SQL window here in the drop-down list, you can see the recent queries you've been running. Right? So you can actually click on this one and load that. Now you can right click and say format text to actually put it in a nicer way. And here you can see the query that was built by the Select by Attribute dialog. Now you're able to modify this and run it again if you want to.